Women continue to be underrepresented in leadership positions, particularly women of color. When you take into consideration that 1/3 of all the MBAs go to women and only 2% of women in business are CEOs and 8% are in top leadership positions, we are still in a minority. Initially, the hope was that filling the pipeline with more qualified women would take care of this underrepresentation problem. This has turned out not to be the answer. Research makes it clear that women's underrepresentation in leadership positions is at least partly attributable to gender expectations, traditional gender expectations and practices. Also, there is a mismatch between the qualities traditionally associated with leaders and those traditionally associated with women. For example, qualities such as assertiveness, confidence, and coming across with authority are often associated with leaders. More traditionally, women are associated with sensitivity, being friendly, and being nice. So there is a mismatch here that can create a lot of problems. Let me give you a couple of examples. When Hillary Clinton ran for her party's nomination for president in 2008, the slogan, "Life's a bitch, don't vote for one," went viral. She's not alone. England's Margaret Thatcher was called Attila the Hen. Golda Meir, the first Israeli female prime minister, was called the only man in the cabinet. And currently, Angela Merkel, the current chancellor of Germany, has been dubbed the Iron Frau. So we need to begin to feature more successful models of women, and unfortunately the research still shows that successful women are less well liked than their male counterparts. Now let me give you a really specific example of why I make that statement. If any of you have read the book Lean In by Sheryl Sandberg, you might recall that she talks about a Harvard Business School study done. Some of you may be acquainted with the Heidi Howard business case study. In that particular situation, the case study developed, and of course many of you that have been involved in leadership programs might have been exposed to Harvard Business School case studies. If you have an MBA, you probably didn't escape getting it without reviewing a few case studies. So this particular case study was actually based on a woman named Heidi Rosen, a successful real-life entrepreneur. And in the study, half of the students, so these are students of the Harvard Business School, were given the case study with the name Heidi. All the other information was exactly the same. The other half got the case study with the name Howard. So as the students read the case studies and the professors polled the students, here's what they found, that all the students that either received the Heidi or the Howard case study rated the entrepreneur in their case study as competent. And obviously, if you were to read the case study, you would see Heidi Rosen's accomplishments. They're significant, so no one would say that this person in the case study was not accomplished. But the students at a significant level found Howard to be more appealing, and many of them commented that even though Heidi, the people who had the Heidi case study, was successful, she was seen as selfish and not the type of person you'd want to hire and or work for. So again, identical case study, just changing the name.